Welcome back to Points and Pixels. Sorry for the late video, I was unable to record the last few days. In today's video, I'll be clearing out the island and building a placeholder farm. I'll show some of the different abilities and give some tips and tricks I discovered along the way. Let's get started. To start off, if you haven't unlocked the island yet, feel free to watch my other video going over the entire home introduction quest. It'll take you from unlocking the island through the initial tutorial and unlocking the guest find, which allows you to connect with your friends' islands. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's build a placeholder farm. The default setup doesn't leave much room for additional planting fields or the fish raising ponds, due to all the hills. Also, many of the items and skills are locked behind the 100 home insight cap, so I don't think I'll be able to customize the island to my liking yet. So for now, I'll be building a placeholder farm to efficiently get materials and level up the different abilities. To start off, I need to clear out all the objects that are already placed. With the construction outfit equipped, go into build mode. You could delete them one by one, but that'll take a long time. However, I still want to revert to this layout just in case I want to come back. So I'll first save the current layout as a custom scheme. I can rename it after saving as well. Okay, now I'll actually clear everything out. Bam, now we got a blank slate. My plan is to place all the fields as close as possible to the docks, so when I warp in every day, I can plant flowers and feed my fish without running too far. I don't have enough stone pavers, so for now, I'll just use some hardwood floor tiles to make a walkway. When placing these, I can only rotate by 90 degrees for some reason, so I hope they allow a greater degree of freedom later. Though, I suppose this is to make it easier to line them up. Anyways, I'll speed this part up. Okay, that works as a walkway. Now let's place some fish raising ponds. When in construction mode, I go into my storage and select and find the fishing ponds. Then I'll assign it to one of my slots. Now I can start placing them. Unlike the floor tiles, these can freely rotate, which made it a bit tricky to line up. Luckily, this is all just a temporary farm I'm building, so I don't have to be the most accurate. Okay, that's all 4 fishing ponds. Now let's add a few more tiles. Whoops, looks like I was a bit off. Gotta adjust everything a bit. I hope there's a way to toggle bird's eye view at some point, so we can move objects around easier. Next, let's put down some fields. Since I have multiple small fields, I can start placing them quickly, roughly spacing them out. That looks pretty good. The main reason I did 2 columns like this is so I can quickly plant all the seeds with the Purification ability. I'll show you in a bit what I mean. For now, we'll put down the medium fields. Depending on what you're planting, the seeds are restricted to either the small or medium field. When you level your planting ability to 3, you have a chance to collect seeds when picking up plants in the open world. The rate is pretty low though. Okay, let's add some more tiles for the walkway again. Now that I have my main fields and ponds down, I'll add a little bit of decoration since it's looking a bit sparse. First, I'll add some trees and bushes along the fields. Put some flowers here too. And how about a pergola near the entrance to frame the view a bit? Positioning the pergola is a bit difficult, but that'll do for now. Let's plant some more flowers. And let's put the big tree in the distance. And I'm just going to spam bushes all over too, just to add some density. Now let's add some trees along the fields. And then some bushes. Since I don't want to worry about the rest of the island yet, I'll add some dense pine trees here to block my line of sight. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's put some stones down leading to the tree, and then some smaller rocks to fill in the area. I'm going to try to decorate the pergola a bit with some hanging flowers, but positioning them was kind of hard since there was no easy way to control movement in all three axes. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I'll just remove them for now. Okay, let's readjust the rocks a bit again. And we'll fill out the rest of the background with some flower hills. This way it looks less flat. I'm just going to start plopping these around randomly. Maybe some of these hills are small trees that look like they're in the distance. Okay, more flowers here and there. I think this works for now. Let's save. I can't save it, but I can save it as a scheme. Okay, I'll save it as a scheme for now and name it Early Garden. Oh, I see. I have a problem. Let's check it out. These are the objects I placed but do not own yet, hence the error. Looking at the tracking list, these are the construction costs to make them. Okay, for now, I'll go around and just remove the problem pieces. Okay, all the problem pieces are now removed. Let's see if I can save. It worked.
Great job!
Now let's save it as a custom scheme again. And then quickly adjust the time back to daylight to get a better look. Whoops, looks like one of my flower hills is covering the guest find door. I'll have to remove that. Alright, now let's plant some flowers. Making sure the planting outfit is equipped, I'll buy some seeds and use Purification to plant all the fields at once.
Where should we go explore next?
It's very convenient, but you have to have enough seeds to plant everything at once. For the medium fields, I'll plant some trees and lamp chili. It seems there's a limit of how many of these seeds we can buy each week.
Plants are part of the family too. They deserve our care and attention.
Now I'll water all the seeds with some dew to reduce their growth time. Hopefully we'll be able to water everything with one Purification in the future. Now let's put some fish in. Equip the fish raising outfit, and make sure you have some small blinko fish. Then use the ability to place them in the pond, and you'll see that they're worth 680 to 800 Astralite when fully grown. You can give them some fish food to speed up the growth. Now, I didn't show it in this video, but you have to use the regular fishing outfit to fish them out after they're fully grown. Okay, that's all for now. I'll do more research messing around with the different gathering abilities, so stay tuned for the next one. I didn't touch animal raising yet, and I'll cover that in a later video. But for now, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I really appreciate it.